here with Carson Spiers, class of 2016, third baseman at Greenville. Just kind of talk a little bit about your season so far, how you've been playing, adapting to third base.
So far I've been playing pretty good. I've been struggling a little bit hitting, but I think now that I'm getting a larger base with my feet, I'm finding groove and getting my swing down, getting my foot down a little earlier. So it's looking good right now. Defensive wise, it's my first year playing third base. So, I'm improving every game. I feel more comfortable every game. So it's getting there.
And, as y'all come to kind of a close in the season, getting towards playoffs, what are some of the things that you're still working on and want to improve the rest of the way?
I'm still improving on, just hitting balls. You can always improve there. And also leading. I want to be a bigger leader for our team and show that I can lead a team to a state championship.
All right. And, talk a little bit about the recruiting process for you. I know South Carolina's shown you a lot of interest. What do you think about South Carolina and the trips that you've been down?
South Carolina's been good to me. Their coaching staff really, their coaching staff is really fun, be around and stuff, and their players they look like they have fun when they play. So I like South Carolina and how they treat their recruits.
And your dad played for Clemson. Uncle was a star at Clemson. That's an interesting family dynamic. Just talk a little bit about what it's like being recruited by South Carolina and coming up in a Clemson household.
My parents, they're cool with it. They say it's my decision where I want to go, but my dad also wants me to look into more schools. He wants me to tour more places, I guess. My uncle, like you said, he's fine with it. He's got a son too, so I don't know where we'll end up, but it's my decision. So.
But you were just up at Clemson here last weekend for a football visit.
Yeah.
Two-sport athlete at Greenville with a quarterback, all-state quarterback. Just talk a little bit about the visit up to Clemson from a football perspective.
It was cool. They took us on a bus tour because it was a spring game, so we got to go around the campus and stuff. That was real fun. And then we got to watch the game. The athletes are good players, so it's fun to see what they're going to look like this coming season.
And what are you thinking about as far as what sport you want to play in college? How do you go about making that decision?
Right now, I'm looking both ways. I want to see what this summer does for baseball and the next summer or next fall for football. So right now, just in between.
Do you have a sport you like the most?
Both of them are fun. Can't really say which one I like better or worse, so they're both good.
And you're an all-state football player as a sophomore quarterback. Just talk a little bit about that honor and talk about your skill set a little bit as a football player.
Yeah, I'm a pocket passer, really. My speed, I can run if I want to, but I'd rather throw to my receivers. And my offensive coordinator, he's really big. He went to South Carolina. He knows a lot about football, and he calls good plays, and I guess I execute them. So our offense is pretty powerful in Greenville.
And also talk a little bit about your skill set as a baseball player. When coaches are recruiting you, what do they tell you that they like about you as a baseball player?
They like my size, like 6'2"-ish, so that's going for me. And they also, I guess they like how quick my hands are. I really don't get beat on the inside, so that's big.